Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be showing you guys some posing ideas and also unboxing the Mandalorian 1/6 scale figure by Hottoys. And let's get to it. Alright, here we've got the Mandalorian full beskar armor 1/6 scale figure by Hottoys. And here we've got the full figure in his beskar armor, and we've got two versions of Grogu, one in the pram, one standing. Here we've got the Camtino where you can store the beskar in, and that's the hologram for the full Mandalorian armor, and that's the pram's cover. And here we've got the effect of the flamethrower where you can attach on the wrist. Same goes for the whistling birds. You have an assortment of hands, a blade, pulse pistol, a piece of beskar, hunting probe, a grenade, necklace, and a pauldron which you can swap out. And to my left of the figure, you have the pulse rifle. And to the right, you have the jetpack's effect, and the base. Okay, let's get to posing. Alright, so for my first pose with Mando, I want to have him in this scene where he is walking out the bar and he is holding the Camtino with the beskar that he has claimed as the bounty. And he is walking out the bar with Grogu. Okay, so before you get started, you want to put on all the accessories that he comes with. I have already replaced the pauldron and attach the grenade to his side pouch. And now let's attach his pulse rifle to the back. And it goes into this hole right here. And then you want to carefully slide this in. And this strap goes over his shoulder, like so. And then you want to attach this peg into this hole here like a button. Once that's done, you want to make sure that the strap runs nicely along the shoulder. And then I want to attach the Camtino now. So what I usually like to do is I like to remove the hands, the wrist from the body of the figure, and then that way it is much easier to put on accessories onto the hands. Once that is done, then you can slide this back on. What you want to do is you want to hold the vambrace with your thumb and index finger so that it doesn't go downwards when you are pushing this wrist in. And do careful that the grenade is actually it comes off pretty easily off the figure, so you really have to push it in so that it doesn't come off. Okay, once that's done, let's make the walking pose without the base. Okay, so let's have his left arm backwards and his right arm forward. You want to tilt his helmet down to give it a sense of like he's intimidating his enemies. Give it a bit of a attitude right there. And then you want to tilt the legs like so. Tilt the torso slightly. You want to tilt it slightly this way. And then tilt his head forward like this so he's leaning down. There's a sight, line of sight. Okay. Now I think that looks pretty good. Now it looks like he's actually walking forward. So you want to tilt the figure forward slightly so it doesn't look very stiff. You want to try to manipulate as many body limbs as you can so that it doesn't look stiff. Okay. So now we can put him onto the base, and he might not stand straight because the base is not flat. So you may need to do some minor adjustments to the ankles. So what I like to do is I like to have my palm flat and hold down both ankles and then push down so that I can have them both flat onto the base. Okay, so I feel that his head is not straight. I'm going to straighten his helmet, face it down, and I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. For the second pose, you can actually use the same accessories, no swap outs needed. And I will do a gunslinger pose. So what you want to do is you can tilt his elbow 90 degrees, okay? And then push back his arm slightly, like so. You want to make sure the vambrace lines up perfectly with the wrist. You want to have him aiming where he is looking at, otherwise it's going to look really awkward. So you just have to do some minor adjustments here and there. And after that, I'm going to adjust the vambrace on the other hand as well. By tilting the arm back a little, you will create a sense of weight on the figure. And now I'm going to take this time to widen his legs like how he does in the movie. This way it also makes the pose a little more dramatic. Alright, so now you want to be adjusting the pistol to make sure it is following his line of sight. And now you want to adjust his elbow close to his torso so that you can create an impression that he is doing a quick draw. Yeah, like a cowboy. There you go. Okay, then you want to have a look and see if the body looks good. I'm gonna try to attempt to twist his torso a little more to make it look like he's leaning into the shot, like how Han Solo does it. The challenge in posing any figure is the balancing act. If you can get it right, it's gonna look fantastic. Yeah, I think I like what I've done. The best way in posing these figures, I'd say, is taking inspiration from old cowboy movies and samurai movies. You can easily use these references to pose this figure. Now, sit back, enjoy, and have fun posing.